Hey everybody! So welcome back to my Project Pan. I am late in filming this video and also late in getting the video out to you guys. I had wanted to film in the start of March and give you the video in the start of March, but life has been not as I planned. Things haven't been going as I planned, and I am in middle of a complete burnout, which is sad. Yeah. But for some reason today I had an assignment to work on, and instead of doing that, I now suddenly got the energy to film my Project Pan. I think suddenly I was like, ugh, I started it, I want to keep going. So that's why I'm filming my Project Pan now, and also sorry for not having filmed anything else at all. I wanted my vlog to film my vlogs, and I wanted to film my ASMR, but here I just haven't been able to do any of the things I should have done. But yeah, sometimes life just overwhelms you, I guess. And for me, watching this also later, probably not remembering this moment, I also wanted to be honest to myself, but also you guys, if you watch this, that is what has happened now. And we are day by day trying to get back on track with all the fun things we had planned and all the things we wanted to do. So I would tell you my progress in my Project Pan, which is almost non-existent. Again, I'm working on my blushes, highlighters, 2 eyeshadow palettes, and some lip products that I have put into this Project Pan, as I introduced in the first video. But in February, I had 3 weeks off school where I kind of didn't wear any makeup at all because I was, to be honest, just sleeping and trying to get some energy back in my body. And in March, I have been wearing makeup a bit more, but that will be on the May update. So I'm trying to separate those two, which is why I may get a little confused when I talk about my progress and why the products may seem to have more progress than what I'm telling, but when it comes to how many times I used it. So I hope you guys will understand. I had hoped that I would have gotten better lighting. I had hoped that I had figured out how to put pictures in the video so I could show you guys better. Because I realized when I watched the first Project Pan video that it's not very easy for you guys to see the product when I try to get them close to the screen. And I will try and figure all that out, but it has to come at a time when I'm more, how do you say, don't have as much on my plate, because I really want to show you guys and myself as well the progress, but I just haven't been able to find the energy in myself to take time to figure these stuff out and how to put pictures into videos and stuff like that. So that's where we are right now, and I'm very sorry about that. Yeah, but let's move on and start the Project Pan, and I will try to go through this quite quickly because the other video got very long, and I don't know if you guys like that or not. And now I have a brain freeze. Oh, yeah, let's just start. So the first thing I wanted to show you was my Margaret blush. I showed it to you last time as well. In this month, in January and February, I used this 3 times only. Don't know if you can see it. I'm thinking about taking the blush out and putting it and re-putting it. Is that how? No, that's not how you say it. Probably English is so hard. Yeah, but putting it back in the tube, but being able to take from the middle, because it can be quite difficult sometimes for me to dig on the side, especially like this side here. Maybe I will have easier time getting a use of it. And this was the Margaret Super Shark Cheek Matte from Colourpop. Yeah, it is the one I come furthest with in my project pan so far. Then I have two disappointing news when it comes to the Powerpuff Fighting Crime blush, pressed powder blush, because I have not used it a single time since my last project. I have honestly just been inside my room, sleeping, recharging, and yeah, so I'm not happy about that. And unfortunately that's the same news. And unfortunately that's the same news with my Hello Kitty pressed powder blush, also from Colourpop. I have not used this a single time. So this still looks like this, where you can hopefully see the embossment. Yeah, I really had to figure out how to get the quality well, or how to get the quality better. But yeah, I'm sorry. So the next thing is the highlighters, and also quite boring results. Let's start again with the Barbie Malibu collection with my Super Shark Highlighter Beach Party. As you can also see here, I only used this once. Yeah, so that progress is quite disappointing. I did have a little death in it already when I started this project. Yeah, it is one of my favorite highlighters. As I told you before, the color is very good, and the formula in these Super Shark makeup products from Colourpop is just very good, very nice. Can always recommend them. And also they're not that expensive. Then we have my So Pretty Norns highlighter, Norns Mesmerizer highlighter, in the name of Spring of Life. And this is the blue one. And it was in the Norns collection, I'm quite sure, if I remember correctly. I also only used this one time since my last project pan. Yeah, so that's quite sad as well. Then let's move on to eyeshadow palettes. Also very boring. I really hope that on the next project pan I will be able to give you some, I will be able to show you more progress. As I said, I have been using more makeup in March, so I already know I will be, but yeah, I will try, yeah. So this is the Bambi palette from the Colourpop, what's it, Colourpop Bambi collection? And this is pressed powder palette with 5 eyeshadows in it. Looks like this. And it's funny, when I thought about this in my other project fan video as well. When I'm filming this, this looks black in the video, but when I watch the video afterwards, it looks brown. You are able to see the right color. I just can't see it right now. Yeah, but I do have some depth into each eyeshadow. So hopefully I will be able to show you at some point a pan. The gold one is actually one with the biggest, how do you say it? The one that looks like it's the one I've used the most of. It's actually the one I use the least of. It just takes quite a lot of product out of the pan the minute I just take a little bit, which is kind of nice because it's also the least favorite color I have in here. I don't think this gold suits me very well, so I usually just take the brush and dab a bit of it on my eyeshadow when I go out or something. Yeah, because the gold color, yeah, it's just doesn't really, I think, suit me that much. Oh yeah, back. And as I said, I only used it once. Yeah, once. So that's also quite boring. The second product I have in my eyeshadow palette, and the last, is the Morphe palette. As I told you, the 3503 Fierce by Nature palette, and I haven't used this at all since the last time. Looks like this. Not used once at all. I haven't used it once. So boring. I will try to get some use out of it. In next month's April. So yeah, of my project pan, which is my lip products. And the first one is Cashmere Silk. It's the NYX Lingerie Liply in number 18, which is called Cashmere Silk. I'm not sure if I named the products in my last project pan video, so I'll try to do that better. Again, haven't used this one, so there's no progress to be shown on this specific item. I have used the What the Fake lip gloss with cinnamon oil from Essence. Used that once, so again, not a lot of progress with this product as well. And again, when it comes to these products, it's gonna be really hard for me to show you, like, on the item, my progress. Yeah. Then we have the ColourPop Dew lip oil. I actually think, I would really wish that you could see, I could figure out how to get a picture in. I just don't think I will right now. But if I compare this to the last video, I do think you can actually see I've used this a couple of times. I used it twice this month. And when I say I used it twice, I mean I wore it on 2 different days. And then through the day, I obviously reapplied it. But when I'm going, I don't have my notebook and don't take notes on every time I reapply through the day. So when I tell you I used it, it's only the days I used it. Like, I used this product 1 day or 2 days, and then through the day I probably have reapplied it a bit, but that's not how I just found it a bit too difficult right now to, yeah, how can you say, note down while I'm in school and I reapply something through class. I also have to remember to put it down in my book that I used it. So right now it's just on the days. Yeah, I'm just counting the days I put it on. And this is the ColourPop lip oil called Dewdrop. Yeah. So hopefully I will be finished with that product. Then we have my lip oil. And I think you can actually see some progress because I used it once, but that day I reapplied it a lot. So I actually, at the top, can you see? You can see the product going down, and I'm so excited that you actually can see on this one progress. It's the lip oil where I told you about don't like the consistency. It's called Fanatic, and it's from the Avatar collection from Colourpop. And it's the one where I said it turns pink, and I didn't really like the texture of lip oils. This is the only lip oil I ever tried, and I have a lot of Colourpop lip oils. So yeah, I'm really excited to get through this. Then I have Free Morphe lipsticks. As I told you before, I have the one from the Nyan collection. I thought that maybe if I put it further away, I would be able to see it better. And this one is called Viera. I have the Oh Boy, which is the red from the Disney collection. And then I have the one called Bow Babe, also from the Disney collection. I actually said that in my last video. I thought Nyan was the one I got the most use out of, but now when I look at it here, it actually looks like it's the other two. But since my last project pan, I only used Bow Babe once. The other twos I haven't touched. So yeah, I definitely have to do better on that as well. And I'm just gonna take, yeah. And then the last product is the Colourpop Golden Beach, also from the Barbie Malibu collection, which is a cream lipstick. Again, also haven't used it since my last project. So now filming this, I definitely feel motivated to try and use it a bit more, especially my lip products. So I'm actually very excited for May. I hope that I will be in a better headspace at that time and will be able to show you better results. That would be so nice. Yeah. So thank you guys for watching the update, and I really hope you are doing well, getting a lot of rest, and see you again with my next project pan. Bye bye.